Season 2 of the New York Dose.
Season 2, baby!
Ow. Our first season revolved around highlighting resident artists and entrepreneurs that were on the rise.
Yes.
In today's culture of instant gratification, it looks as if people and careers happen overnight, and it was important to us to spotlight the upcoming stories, losses included, of these rising icons. To put it bluntly, we focused on the who in Season 1, and here in Season 2, we now want to shift our focus to the what and why.
You heard?
Our theme for this year is conversations that need to be had, recalling our past and reanalyzing our present to rectify our future.
Yes, the New York Dose is a theorem-based topical podcast providing conversations around hip-hop, culture, and millennial speculations with an additional dose of our New York City lifestyle.
This show is comprised of 2 sides, 3 sections, and smaller segments that populate each section. The main sections are Empire State of Mind, Times Square, and the Subway.
If you hear anything you like, use the hashtag TNYD or mention us at the New York Dose and we can converse with you. Every Tuesday, head over to our social media and see what our upcoming topic is. Then leave us a dose mail about your comments, questions, and concerns on the topic so we can get back to you and you can hear our answers during our episode. So you can call us at 520-815-6670 by leaving a voicemail or a text message. To us. Hit us up.
Hello, hello.
What up, everybody? It's your girl Animal, so just in case you didn't know, so
Expressing to inspire, digging for truth, initiating conversation, building palaces out of paragraphs, it's your boy DJ SJ614, and we are
the New York Dose. Wait, hold the fuck up. You guys hear this? DJ is trying to overpower my fucking intro. What the fuck is this? This is
honey, I'm not
Adaloso and DJ, not fucking DJ show.
Excuse me.
Oh, man.
The first section of the show that we're going to get into is Empire State of Mind, okay? Hello. Using a few urban New York City colloquialisms as segment titles, Empire State of Mind allows us to open the windows to our inner worlds for you all to peer into. During the section, we like to make sure we're good, talk about what's lit and popping in New York City, confess what deadass blew our minds this week, and give a yes to those who deserve it.
Yes, bitch, yes.
So the first segment we're gonna get into is You Good.
You good, Pop?
Yeah, that little star, I wanna know if you good.
I'm amazing. I'm amazing. It's fucking Season 2, baby.
Yes.
First episode of Season 2. We made it here.
Yes, we did.
By the blessing of God.
Yes,
Yeah.
Cristo.
So I'm amazing. I missed the last episode of Season 1.
Yes,
Shout out
you
to
did.
Mars for holding me down and covering for me that day.
Who's in the studio right now?
Yes, because I was in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Jamaica. And it was amazing. I went for my friend Tiffany. Shout out to Tiffany. Bachelorette weekend. She's getting married in December, so it was like a group of like maybe like 15 girls, and we were just out there lit. Like it was so fun. Jamaica was amazing.
That's
It was
awesome.
surreal. Like
I
I
saw
spent
that.
dancing like till 7 a.m. on the beach.
Yeah.
Like it felt like a scene from a movie.
I saw that one day that you had a little too much fun and you were in bed.
Yes, I drank too much
Yeah.
and I got really bad hangovers and I just missed the whole day of like beach and pool and I was so upset. But you know I made up for it at the night. But
That's right.
it was amazing. The men over there are sexy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But you know you have to be careful.
They might drag you into the
Yes,
the
we
village.
stayed on the resort. We did not leave the resort because everybody kept saying like, oh, don't leave the resort and all this stuff. But it was amazing. I had lots of fun and I would definitely go back.
Awesome.
Also, I got that commercial check. I was like, ooh, wait, you get this much money?
Girl.
No, it wasn't that much.
No,
but
it was cute.
It was a cute one. I mean, it's all left to catching up on New York Dose bills. And my rent and student loans, but it was worth it. It was worth it. We went to the BuzzFeed Mi Gente event this week. Shout out to them. That was so dope to be like in that building and everyone was so nice and it was just nice to see like Hispanic Heritage Month. Yay! So it was nice to just be around like all of that. It was like vendors, Hispanic vendors like selling merch and stuff. My shirt
Yes.
Says Dominicana on it. I got it from that event, and Bembona was DJing.
DJ Bembona was
yes.
there.
Yo, just shout out to DJ Bembona because I didn't know there was an RSVP.
Yeah.
We didn't know there was no like link, and then the people in the front were like, "Oh, RSVP," and I was like, "DJ Bembona." They were like, "Go in," and I was like, "Okay." So yeah, and we're one. I just can't believe we're one.
We have turned one.
Yes.
We are 1 year
How
old.
about you, Papa? You good?
I am quite alright. I saw that new movie, Assassination Nation.
What was that?
A lot of people did. I don't know. I guess I'm the only one.
Sound like a ninja movie.
Some ninja aspects were involved. It's basically about like these 4 girls that live in Salem. Their town goes to shit because like some hacker starts releasing everybody's nudes and like private information out to the whole town. So like principals were getting fired and shit. Like it was like crazy. And basically the whole town turned against this one girl because of some shit that got leaked. And after that, like it turned into like the purge. Like everybody was like trying to kill her. It wasn't scary. So her and her group of friends, like they basically had to like arm up and fight the whole town. It was that movie took a hard fucking left. Like it was amazing. Like it was so fucking good. I'm into like femme fatale shit, so it was very. I was like standing up in the movie theater, walking up and down the aisles, pacing. Like I was acting up. That movie had me mad hype. My work ethic has been fucked up due to sleeping in a void because alright, so it's like a cycle. So it's like when the toothache kicks in, and the headache kicks in, and the earache kicks in, and
then it's gonna spread to your whole body.
Excuse me. This is my story. And I try to avoid everything by before I take the pills, I'll resort to like taking a nap or like knocking myself unconscious. But that due to that,
like you bang your head on the wall.
Going to sleep, putting myself to sleep, and because of all of that, like my work ethic has been so fucked up because like I'll be like in the middle of like getting some good shit done, and then like the pain will start, and I'll be like I need to go to sleep, like
right.
I need to like run away from it. So I'm not happy about that. Yeah. I have a new pledge. I've been last week I was trying it. Like I missed 2 auditions because I just like put it in the back burner of my book to like read the email. So I made this new pledge to respond to audition notices immediately. Cause like they were coming my way, and I was like I'll get to that tomorrow, and I never got to them. Yeah. And I had to. Oh my God, I'm not gonna get into this whole story, but my uncle got me so fucking pissed one day. I had to break into my own house. Let me tell you what these fucking nincompoop did. So
The same uncle?
Yeah. So
he's back.
He came back for a hot second. Like, cause he had to fix something. But anyway, so I left out my house, right? To go to the barbershop. I forgot what I was doing that night, but I left to go to the barbershop. The shorts that I was wearing, my keys are so bulky. I was like, I can't put these keys in these shorts because it's not gonna fit. I'm looking like a thought walking into the shop, So
your pants will like be falling down because of the heavy.
And I had on tights. I had on tights underneath with like just some normal shorts, some Williamsburg shorts over it.
What if you had like gray basketball shorts?
Well, hey. So I was like, all right, I'm not gonna take my keys with me. So what I did was I left the front door of the basement unlocked, like not the door open. I just left it unlocked and I had it pulled in. And I was like, but I thought about it. I was like, what if this fucking idiot comes and like thinks somebody left the front door open? So what I did was I also left the back door open so that if by any chance I could just hop the gate and let myself in through the back. And I also left my keys on the bar, right? So I leave. I go to the barbershop. I get out the barbershop like an hour later, and I see that I have a missed call 6 minutes ago. It's from him. I call him back. He doesn't answer. I'm like, fine, whatever. So I get to my house, and I notice that my car is no longer blocking the driveway because that's where I parked it. So the neighbor was like, oh, your uncle moved it across the street. So I'm like, oh, okay. My car keys and my house key, like all my keys are on one ring. Like it looks like a giant fucking mess.
You look like a janitor.
I look like a janitor, which means like I don't have my house keys, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, he moved my car and he put the keys back, whatever. I go to get in the house, locked. I'm like, all right, this was dumb. So then I hop the gate and I go to the back. I'm like, my plan B worked. I go to the back. That shit, he bolted it. I was like, what the fuck. Like,
He said, stay out!
Like, I fucking thought of this. I had, like, if you see the front door and the back door is open and I was not home, but my keys were, what does that tell you? That tells you, like, I'm somewhere in the vicinity.
You're
like,
gonna be right
why would
back
you
real
fucking
quick.
lock everything? You know what I'm saying? So I was dumb tight. So basically, I found the way. I'm not gonna tell y'all because you're not gonna be breaking into my house. But I found the way.
Tell me!
I found the way in my house. I was mad genius, but
You climbed the top.
I did some Kill Bill shit, but it was like it worked though. I was back in there, and that was the same day. I think maybe we were going to something. No, I had 2 auditions. That's why I was tight because I had 2 auditions that day, and doing all that fuck shit to try to get back in my house was making me run late. Yeah, and I just had my cursed out speech planned for him for the next, because I was like, if I fucking miss this shit, like he's done. You know, backwards cut, you're done. Like you're done.
The sun done.
Came up, but we still up in London. So that was that. And then I also just realized about myself, I'm starting to hate texting. But I'll get into that.
Yeah, right, because you be sending mad gifs and the only paragraph that's
alright, just because I'm good at it doesn't mean I'm starting to hate it. So, yeah. We're gonna move into our next segment of the show. This is It's Lit.
It's lit! Yo, Nightmare Machine. Remember there was Dream Machine? We didn't make it. Now they have a Nightmare Machine.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look, I mean, it's lit, but it doesn't look as lit as
it really doesn't. It look a little
Dream
dry.
Machine.
It do look mad dry. I was like,
how you trying to give a shout out to it and then you try to play it?
and we're gonna tag them too.
Because I just feel like, I mean, I'm looking at the picture now, they could have definitely done way more. Like,
you know what? It's weird. It's because they didn't want it to be like a haunted house.
I guess.
But
but it still looks scary.
But now it just looks like a lackluster haunted house. Like,
anyway, it's in Brooklyn, guys, and it's from 10, it's running until Halloween, and it's $38. 5 to 10 p.m. Do you want to go?
Nah, there's some other shit happening though that I do want to go to, but not that. Like they got like some shit called Fairyland or Princess.
Yeah, I don't want to go to this anymore. Guys, it's lit if you want it to be. If you want to go, but
Shorty said it's lit if you want it to be. That's right. Y'all gotta bring your own party. There it is. We're gonna get to our next segment. This is Dead Ass. This is where we talk about anything that blew our mind during the week. All right. So what blew your mind? I don't know. So.
Well, you know, one of my boo, yeah, you know, my little something over there. So when I was in Jamaica, I was like, we were like FaceTiming and stuff like that. No, not before Jamaica. We were FaceTiming, but for 4 days, Shorty was in the same spot playing the same game, right?
He was playing Spider-Man?
I don't know, but he was just like that. He was the term was farming, and I was like, I hope it's not a farming game.
I was about to say this nigga was playing Animal Crossing. The fuck? The fuck?
He was playing one of those like gamer games. I don't know.
Okay. Narrows it down. Just a little bit.
I don't know too much, but anyway, I was like dead ass like. You're in the same spot for 4 days, and you know I'm all for people having their vice and their passions.
Smell like it too.
Vice and passions, you know, and all this stuff. But I'm like, damn, you can't pause the fucking game for 30 minutes and talk to me.
Not to talk to you though. But he probably ate dinner every now and then.
And I was like, dead ass, like this gamer lifestyle, like. I just can't date the gamers anymore. I was tweeting about it the other day. I was like, I can't date gamers. I'm very open-minded. I try to be, you know, understanding. But I'm just like, damn, when it starts affecting with my time, like, or like the things that I want to do, I'm just like, really, my nigga, you can't pause it for 30 minutes. Like 30 minutes, you can't pause it.
You know, it's 2018 when your girl would rather take a bisexual nigga over a gamer.
And then I'm saying like I'm not that like typical like, oh my god, you're playing games all the fucking time. I was never like that, but those 4 days just really got to me because it was like back to back. You know, that I was just like, you're in the same spot, like come on, like.
Yeah, I feel you.
And then I started ODing like loser.
Fucking mean.
Nah, I'm kidding. I didn't say that to him, but I did thought it. Think it. But I was playing.
It's so weak. So I woke up one morning. I was so tired this week. I've been losing out on sleep. And I was woken up by a phone call, and we all know how much I love those. So I didn't recognize the number, but like I answered those phone calls because like, you know, you just never know who it could be, you know.
Right.
Could be like Mr. Jetson or something. But so I answered the call, and it's like some woman, and she's like, hey. It basically points.